The Boy Who Cried Wolf. We've all heard it. A young boy, alone in a field, shouts to the adults, perhaps his parents, perhaps not. There's a wolf, and he's going to eat me. And they come running. But there's no wolf. They don't see a wolf, and so they leave. And then some time passes, and the boy cries again. There's a wolf. And they come running. And they see no wolf. And they admonish the boy for being so frivolous and wasting their time. And they leave. And then some time passes. And the wolf appears again. And this time, the boy cries, "There's a wolf!" But nobody listens. And the wolf eats the little boy. Now, some people have looked at this story and moved past the obvious conclusion that the little boy was being frivolous and wasting the adult's time and lying unnecessarily, and that this caused his demise. But there's another angle on this story, in that there was a wolf all along, and that when the little boy saw the wolf and cried for the adults came, but the wolf, clever and elusive, hid in a bush and waited for the adults to leave. And when some time had passed and the adults had gone, the wolf reappeared. And the boy cried again. And the adults came, but the wolf, clever and elusive, hid once again in the bush and waited until the adults had left. And the third time when the wolf appeared and the boy cried, the wolf waited for the adults to appear by the bush. But the adults never appeared. And so the wolf moved in and finished off the boy. And the moral of that interpretation is that the adults were foolish and irresponsible and callous, and that they should have believed the boy the first time, and that they should have taken him to safety. But there's a third possibility as well. And that possibility is that The boy, having seen the wolf, and having seen the attention that he got from being in such peril, elected to do it again, because the adults came and left the boy in this vulnerable position. They only paid attention to him when he was in peril, and they ignored him otherwise. And so the little boy elected to stay where he knew the wolf was. And the little boy knew that eventually the wolf would eat him. But to be eaten by the wolf and to be left alone were no different. And so the little boy chose to stay where he knew the wolf was, and did not go with the adults when they left on either occasion prior. He hoped that they would come once more. But they did not. And the little boy accepted that to be eaten by the wolf was better than to have been ignored by the adults.